Hey there, tall, red, and mysterious. Ladies, please come in. Don't be shy. Let me guide you to a booth. Should we take a seat for now? With tastes as expensive as yours. If you get near a menu, these people will drain my checking account on overpriced champagne faster than I can blink. Oh, champagne! As much as you'd like. I'm gonna derail fast if I don't find a way to shut it down. A surefire way to get exactly the right kind of attention and out of their salesmanship in one go. I'll need to go with that. Hey, please don't frown. A smile would suit your pretty face much. I need to speak with your manager. What happened? They're all walking away. Say, Mama? Yeah, There's some kind of, I don't know, accountant or whatever here to talk to you. The voice on the other end of his earpiece grumbles a response, a cranky one, judging by his reaction. I'll be out in a second. You're expected to buy something in the meantime. You got tap water? You don't want to drink the tap water in this district. Soda water? It's all overpriced, lady. Might as well get something you'll enjoy. I thought my first visit to a host club would be more celebratory than this. How much thought have you given the subject? What kind of light reading gets tossed around a club like this? Probably something along the lines of, I spent every night at a host club for 1 year. Here's what the staff taught me about emotional workloads in corporate settings. Oh wait, this actually looks somewhat interesting. Not the reading material I expected to find here, but judging from the article, the Megs are getting concerned about. The fungus is a problem, sure, but they've engineered their crops around problems like it 100 times before. Easier to update the monoculture genetics than your entire global economic model. The Megs are probably more concerned about all the young people getting agitated about their job security. The warmer the waters, the bigger the storms they brew. Bad enough that I'm walking into the lion's den here, stepping even further into Ulva territory to defend an Ikaria assassin. Do I really have to wait for the shoe to drop in a place this sleazy, too? Are you perhaps not enjoying yourself, Adonai? You're getting better at picking up on that. You are frowning quite openly. Are we in danger of getting arrested here? There's nothing illegal about a host club. So are you just uncomfortable then? Unamused. Have you ever been to an establishment like this before? No. Not even when you were apprenticing? There may have been certain work parties where attendance was strongly encouraged. But I'd never set foot within a kilometer of a place like this otherwise. I suppose if you have a hard spending limit, there's only so much you can enjoy. And it's not a matter of cost. It's a matter of taste. Surely everyone enjoys being paid attention, no? It's flattering. Not everyone takes being complimented. I see. So you respond more to being challenged? What do you think? Perhaps not. Do you think they were being literal when they said you were expected to make a purchase? Probably. Doesn't mean I'll oblige them. but it's not like spending money here will make them less likely to cooperate. I would offer some suggestions based on customer reviews and price points, but for some reason I don't see prices listed on any of the items on their menu. Was a mistake made when formatting the data? I really hate this place. Oh, what the hell? Hey, Pomdornyan, pour out a tower for all I care. Suddenly, as if I uttered a magic phrase or a sleeper cell kill switch, all the eyes of the staff around the room dart to me. With a jolt of energy, the bartender jumps up to ring a bell above the counter. Palm D Tower! The staff begin an unsettlingly chipper chant. Tower, tower, tower! I'm not sure Sarah's eyes can get any wider. Let's take a commemorative photo, madam. Where would you like to sit? Who's the smallest spender in here? What? Well, I mean, you don't really keep track of that sort of... His eyes wandered, losing light all the while until they settled to a glassy-eyed, pitying stare at an overworked-looking young man at a small table. Adjusting his tie while the girl next to him makes no effort to hide her boredom. Send it over to him. King for a day. With the same nervous smile he'd used to shake hands with a suicide bomber, the bartender redirects the oncoming parade toward my designated lucky loser. He looks terrified. Money well spent. You just gave the tower away? I've got shit to do. I can't drink all of that. I could have perhaps helped. But even so, after you paid all that money to just pass it along to some stranger. Are you some kind of saint? Oh, I'm not paying for that. Makoto's getting this bill. Your client? File it under investigative expenses. That's not exactly inaccurate, but what's he gonna do? Kill me? Given his position in the house and his age, it would be more likely he'd have you killed. Mama on deck. The big cheese. What exactly are you expecting? The title like Mama. I would expect a stern but fair, nurturing figure who... What the hell do you want? Is that the kind of treatment one should expect at this establishment after purchasing a champagne tower? That was you? Well, shit, you clearly need information a lot more than I thought. The Ikaria must be giving you the mushroom treatment. Keep them in the dark. And feed them shit. Yes, I've heard all the lawyer jokes. Now can we talk, or should I get on the phone and claim that my credit card's been stolen? You bought a champagne tower. We can talk all goddamn night if you want. Introductions then. I'm Morgan Esquire, criminal defense attorney representing Sosuke Ikaria. With a glowing green toaster as your +1. Couldn't have put it better myself, Miss Kim Hana, small business owner. And one of the more influential members of the Blue Blood Oldguard, I take it. The Oldguard are the only Blue Bloods that have any influence at all. First Shins and Youngbloods should count themselves lucky to be middle management. Should you really be calling them Youngbloods? Oh, now the neon robot is gonna preach to us all about political correctness? Really, madam? I know PC. My gen invented PC. We've got PC coming out of our ears. So I mean it when I say Youngblood is a term of endearment. Well, then I won't hesitate to use it. To their face? Better not, they knock your teeth out. How about a trade, Miss Kim? Mrs., you're talking to a widow. One who doesn't need anything from you. Not the best position to start bargaining from. We're trading information. If you think I can't give you anything, you're not thinking very hard. Oh yeah? What do you think you've got? Something I can tell her that she doesn't already know. I can tell you what happened at the courthouse today. If something worth knowing had happened, it'd be the news by now. There is currently a blackout on media coverage of today's events. There are always leaks. Finding one will take time. I can give you a first-hand account right now. Let's hear it. Bresson. What a goddamn idiot. Completely useless. He did manage to infiltrate an entire courtroom full of police officers, even knowing he wouldn't make it out alive. And he still failed to hit the easiest shot of his life. Breslin's just an incompetent addict. The useless idiot is the one who sent him there. Not you, I take it? Oldguard sounds like it moves slow and wise, but we've got our fair share of hot-headed dumbasses, too. Impatient, hot-headed dumbasses. Time is money. My turn to ask a question. Money, is that why you've been going after Makoto? Trying to drum up a king's ransom because you can't go to war without a war chest? Who says we're at war? Who says we're in any rush? Our plans are measured in decades, you little shit. No, time isn't on your side right now. Right now, more than anything, you need money. Says who? You? Says the headlines. Time's running out before you miss the bus on Nirvana. Everyone in the capital knows it'll be legalized before the end of the year. But party drug. Dumb money. Yes, dumb money. Best kind of money there is, and you could rake it in by the truckload. If you had the starting capital to build a dispensary network beforehand. As things stand, the Grey Wave is gonna roll your hard work up in a ball and hand it off gently to the Megs. And the Icaria. You've been losing this game to them for 3 decades straight, but I can see you still haven't gotten used to it. Course not. Who the hell just roll over for those upstart boo-looking? That goddamn fox, smirking behind his perfumed incenses and painted screens and sheets of gold leaf. Should have cut out his eyes when I had the chance. I'm acquainted with the hound. Who's the fox? Should we conduct a survey of all the IFG members' back tattoos? The fox, the kitsune. Goddamn Daisuke Ikaria, of course. The family's patriarch? I haven't had the chance to meet him in person. Ha! Knew there had to be a reason Ikaria lawyer didn't already stink a cigar smoke. Adonai does smoke, despite my repeated warnings about the health hazards. Have you had your olfactory checkup lately? Loss of smell can be the first sign of... I don't stink, that's the takeaway. Now admit it, you want to capture Makoto Ikaria so you can afford to ride Nirvana to legitimacy. I don't want to capture Makoto Ikaria. You know our history? In brief. So what part of that summary made you think that if I had the chance to end the Ikaria line, I wouldn't take it immediately? Are you speaking for yourself or for the whole Oldguard? Nah, my turn to ask. Is the hound gonna make it? You asking about my legal defense strategy? His injuries. Any chance he's gonna keel over from an infection after Creek's pod worked him over? Did Breslin somehow manage to nick him? He is still recovering from the injuries he sustained when captured, but he was not harmed during the incident in the courtroom today. Yeah, Breslin didn't even manage a scratch. Not a scratch, huh? He even get a shot off? A detective on the scene responded before he could. A detective? Yes, why? Bah, not wasting a question on him of all people. Speaking of which, the bottle spun back around. Are the Blue Bloods working with the Chopin family to profit off of Proposition 492? Ah! You missed that one. Try another. What do you mean? You think Mr. and Mr. Chopin are working hand in hand with us for a little cross-class embezzling? Those rich pricks wouldn't piss on us if we were on fire and the feeling's mutual. But they're backing Proposition 492. If you could buy the land they need before the city knows it needs it. The Chopin family aren't your collaborators. They're your marks. Bingo, kid gets a prize. Or they were. The plan's worthless now. That whole courtroom heard me explain how Creek had Reddick documents on Proposition 492. Whatever blueprints, whatever land the city had in mind, they'll change all of it. Thanks for that, by the way. Don't blame me. Your plan was always fragile. It was destined to collapse the moment that anyone with more pull than a ticketing officer heard the Blue Bloods had eyes on the real estate. Meaning the Blue Bloods would kill to keep those documents from circulating. Yeah, well, that's just how it goes for Plan Bs. Plan B? Now answer me this. What did you see on those Reddick docs that tipped our hand about Prop 492? Well, it was mentioned in abbreviation, if not in name. P and 492. That was a pretty big giveaway. You must have had more to go on than that. Names, diagrams. I saw Councilman Long's name on there. Ugh. Long, that sloppy bastard. Wait, you didn't know it was on those papers? Not exactly. You didn't know where Prop 492 leaked from. What are you saying? It leaked from that Brat Creek, obviously. Rennick means it was printed off from somewhere you trust, in a place run by people you trusted. And it doesn't sound like you trusted Creek. Are these your questions? Because they're terrible. And pointless. Blondie's already dead. So Chopin wasn't in on the plan. The possibilities are left, then. Might as well try asking when I have a chance. My client overheard something interesting during his captivity. Talk of the Blue Bloods bringing in a huntsman. Fake. And you don't even know what that means. Your client heard wrong, and you're a fool for believing him without any proof. Sorry, guess he misheard. He must have also misheard that you'd brought a no-mask into the city. Did Sosuke mention that? Let's call a bluff, Sarah. Yeah, he must have been delirious. After all, if there had been a no-mask at the crime scene, it would have turned up during the police investigation. Huntsman. Ridiculous. Maybe he's real, maybe he's fake, maybe he's already behind you. Phantoms like that get their power from uncertainty. If I answered your question at all, that'd be your answer. Schrodinger's box is already open, though, and the mask isn't there anymore. If it's not in the hands of the huntsman, then who has it? A dead man, who just doesn't know it yet. Final round. But what if we sort to ask, our house, my rules. Who hired you? Why don't you spend her final question on that? I don't know. Haha! Knew it. Yet you had to ask. Apparently someone recommended me to Makoto. Well, however it started, the Ikari have their leeches on you now, girl. If I were you, I'd find out where they latched on and pry them off, before they bleed you dry. I'm basically just doing them a favor. I doubt we'll have any further transactions. Try telling them that. Well, you would be the expert on blood-sucking. Careful, girl. Come to think of it, I have one last question myself. That ain't the deal. Then it can be rhetorical. What are you going to do? You lost all your heirs during the fall of the leaves. Hadn't I? You're reviled by the International Blue Bloods for locking your treasure behind GFA you can't crack. Now all of the Oldguard need transplants and transfusions from 1st and 2nd gens just to stay alive. And they won't be glad to keep that up forever. Eventually you, all of you, will die. Will you rest in peace knowing everything you ever managed to build will be laundered at what, 30%? 40%! 35% just end up in the hands of some punks you tutored? What a nice young girl you are, worrying about your elders. Well, don't worry your pretty little head over dear sweet granny here. 'Cause she's a mean old bitch in a line of work where anyone stupid dies off young. She and hers are gonna be just fine. Don't forget to close your tab before you go. Did you get any useful information from your rhetorical question, Adonai? The question irritated her, but it didn't make her despair. I may have misread this. The Oldguard have a way forward. Proposition 492 is no longer an option, leaving them with Plan A. The little lord, but Tariq Chopin is dead. Yeah, he is.